The summer is winding down, which means our final batch of meat chicks were shipped from Meyer Hatchery yesterday and arrived at our farm today. I posted a little bit about that this summer, about the project in itself and how we rotate them. Our previous batch just went to processing on Sunday. My FFA students, my poultry judging team, was breaking them down last night. Today, we now have the final batch of meat chicks. This is seasonal for us in New York State. We are not able to raise them year-round, at least in the management style that we prefer to raise them. That, in my opinion, we find that our birds are much healthier when raised out on grass with fresh air, movement. We don't raise them inside in an enclosure. We raise them outside in a chicken tractor or a movable pen. Today, our final batch arrived. There were 260, I believe, that were shipped from Meyer Hatchery. They did include 2, the Homestead Helper and the Meal Maker. And I did notice, I always am curious, there have been some hatcheries that ship an odd breed, and you never really know what that is. So I have this beautiful little red chick. I'm not sure if this is going to be an egg layer or if it'll be a little rooster. I'm excited to watch it grow and see what it grows into. Meyer does offer that as an addition to your order, and since this order was shipped directly from the hatchery itself in Polk, Ohio, this is out of their hatching breed. Sometimes when I order them, I only get the Cornish cross chicks, so I don't get the odd breeds, but this is a fun part of it, in my opinion. I did order a sizable quantity of chicks, again, 260. I think it's a Homestead Helper. Was included in this smaller box. There were 32 chicks shipped in these larger boxes. There were 8 chicks per section. Only one arrived DOA. So I call that a win. The weather here has been pretty mild. It hasn't been incredibly hot. It also hasn't really been chilly in the evenings. I have been very fortunate with this group. Hopefully shipping stress will be at a minimum. I do have 175 of these birds sold, but I may have some extras. So if you are local to me in Western New York and you may be considering, but maybe didn't order or they were out when you went to place your order, I will have some extras. Feel free to reach out to me if you would like to purchase some. I'm able to get them at a lower rate. The larger number that you order, the lower the price gets. So when I mention that we can't compete with meat chicken prices in the grocery store, that's part of the reason why, because those large-scale farms and producers buy things in such a large quantity that they have a lot lower inputs. Now, there's also a lot more to the contractual game, but on the small scale, I find that this works out better for me. I'm fortunate to have other producers in the area that aren't able to or are willing to place their orders through me. I just went through these boxes and sorted them, and I will be putting the ones that we are going to raise into the brooding space, and the others I will sort out for pickup. I do know that one of my customers will be here within an hour or so, so I'm not going to put them in the brooding space. I'll leave them in the box. They were in transit for less than 24 hours-ish because they hatch on Monday morning. So if you have questions, feel free to let me know.